What is going on? I'm Spencer Tillis.
And I'm Angela Santoro.
I'm Travon Miles.
And this is the Delmarva Sports Insider. Coming up in just a bit in today's episode. The Stephen Decatur baseball team was looking to keep their perfect start to the season going, but could they keep pace with Washington over in Princess Anne? Stick around to find out.
And a big rivalry matchup, Delmar and Laurel going head-to-head, but could the Wildcats defend their home territory?
And Lake Forest boys lacrosse trying to move above 500 for only the second time this season, taking on St. Thomas. More highlights coming up.
Well, guys, for a couple straight days, beautiful weather out there. I mean, was it
Finally.
not?
Yes.
We could not ask for anything better. After
Finally.
getting so many rainouts and stuff, it feels like spring is finally here. And we had a number of great matchups to go along with it, including a big-time lacrosse showdown just yesterday as Parkside the Rams were taking on North Carolina, and this one turned into a battle early on. Check out my man Shane Scarf in this thing. He's going to basically play every bit of defense that you can ask. This guy finished with 27 saves on the day, putting his team on his back as he was getting it done. The teams were tied at threes at the break, second half, and Roger Harris here is going to find Jeff Pauly, who goes in for the score. Pauly finished with 8 goals and an assist in this thing, 9 points for the senior. The Rams trying to fight their way back now. A nice move from Chris Braggs, gets inside, fires that one home. His team back within 3 at that point, but North Carolina would end up pulling away. Check out this play from Harris, shooting from his knees. Somehow still gets something on it. North Carolina gets their first career win in the program's history against Parkside. 10-5 the final there. And I got to say, guys, it's always nice when players make you look right. I mean, how long have we been talking about this kid, Shane, just holding it down for North Carolina? And he came up huge for him this one. I mean, in the first half when I was sitting there watching the game, Parkside was just lighting him up with shots, and he was saving everything. Kept his team right in it. And the fact is, as soon as he got them there, Jeff Pauly brought them home. I mean, this guy's playing at the next level for a reason. He is a dominant player. So it was definitely fun watching them play. And I got to say, as good of a win as this was, a historic win for North Carolina, that's a pretty bad loss right now for Parkside.
Yes,
I mean,
is.
they're starting to kind of watch their season slip away. I mean, they need to get some kind of momentum. You got to find a way to kind of close that one out. It might be getting close to being panic time for them right now.
They better get something going in a hurry. Coach Mahalski, if you're watching, please get something going for those guys. Get them running in practice. Get them running liners right now, matter of fact. Okay, guys, so there's Maryland lacrosse, there's Delaware lacrosse, and then there's Cape lacrosse. All right, the defending state champions were taking on Smyrna, and what a game we expected to have. Did I say a good game? I did not mean it in this one because this one over in a hurry. Kyle Orton, the quarterback, not the quarterback, the attackman, makes it 6-0 after just one quarter. Now Smyrna rode a 3-game winning streak into this one. They did all they can. Joe Rosillo here with the Superman shot. He got that one to go, but that was literally, and I mean literally, all they got. Orton this time passing like a quarterback, finding Hank Kovalevsky cutting. He gets it to go, and then A.J. Marshall with the give and go. Cape wins this one 22-1, and even with that score, it wasn't even as close as that score was. Can you believe me saying that?
I believe it. I mean,
Yeah. Cape is just a different animal, guys, when it comes to lacrosse. The both boys and girls teams are coming off of state championships. The state of Delaware, who knows who runs lacrosse right now, and it's obviously Cape. They don't rebuild. They reload there in Lewes. The postseason is definitely going through that town.
Goodness, I guess, because I really expected Smyrna to give them not necessarily a
I did
run
too.
for the money. I thought it was going to be
I
a
did too.
decent game, and it wasn't. I mean, Kate came ready to go, and they made a statement with that
I
one.
think people like me and you gassing it up to be a good game is the reason Kate came out there and put it on them like
Yeah,
that.
might
I can
be
say
it.
that.
We might have something
Take all the credit right here, of course. Well, you know what? Kate might be great, but there is this team over, in Easton that is holding down for their own right now. Easton lacrosse, in my opinion, and I think you guys will agree, is definitely a powerhouse. And the Warriors were at home Thursday night taking on Kent County. And the Warriors would come out strong right from the start. We're going to go to the second quarter. Alex Archer takes it up the middle and puts it away to extend the Warriors' lead to 8-0. They wouldn't stop there, though, but this time it would be Ian Godley. He gets physical in the middle, gets through some traffic, and takes this one home for the 10-0 lead at half. The Trojans showed some fight, though. Take a look at this monster hit by Thomas Price to get the big stop on defense. But those Warriors would just not go away. Godley with the goal near post past the keeper there as Easton takes this one 13-1. Now, this is the second time that I've seen this team play, but you guys, they continue to convince me that they are just that good. Yeah. What I really, really like about the Warriors here is that they play as a team. They've all bought into the idea of winning. At halftime, they were doing a stretch in the middle, and I looked over, and Kent County was kind of making fun of them. But, hey, They were up 10-0 at half. It's hard to make fun of a team that's doing that.
Yeah.
The chemistry between these players is just blatantly obvious, and I'm excited to see how far they're going to go this season.
You know, my favorite part about that entire thing is, you know, we had a chance to have that game aired a couple days ago. The mom from the Easton player that got lit up called me and loved it and wanted that clip for herself. I mean, there's lacrosse players, they're a different animal.
Yeah.
Lacrosse moms, I mean, they're also a different animal. You got to love the sport. I mean, it is such a good time right now to be a fan. And Wahai was back in action yesterday as they were looking to pick up yet another conference win as they were also squaring off against Cambridge. And the Vikings in cruise control early on. Dane Nelson with a nice move there, fires it from deep, puts it in. The Vikings were up 6 early on and not done yet just a couple minutes later. This time it's me, Jared Brumwell. He's going to get his name in the scoring column. Beats the keeper with that pretty shot right there. The Tribe, though, are going to try and fight their way back in and sing. Joey Munford, normally known for scoring himself, playing the assist man there, finds Jordan Bivens, and he's going to put that one home. But this one was all Vikings all day. Nelson one more time as Cambridge takes it 14-2 the final there.
Lake Forest hosting the Ravens of St. Thomas More earlier today. There, right there is Austin Aguilar, only from about 15 yards out, guys. One of his 5 goals on the day. Later, it's Noah Feig Johnson. You remember the name, Spencer. The Spartans quarterback, still throwing touchdowns there in April. Easy goal for Ryan Sipple there. Lake up big now, and Aguilar, here he is again, pouring it on. The assist to the freshman Carter Kenton, plus the contact and one. Lake all over St. Thomas More by a final of 23-9.
And Sussex Tech was taking on Sanford this afternoon. The Warriors jumping out to a nice lead in this one. Tommy Bloom finds Chase Humphrey there. He's going to put it in, made it 3-1 at that point, and the Ravens on the comeback trail now. Matt Toll working the 2-man game. He's going to find Ian Carzile right there, and he's going to go ahead and work that one in as Travis Quinn now is going to get into the scoring action. This time, playing a little helper, sets it up right there, puts it in for Toll, and then check out the fake, though. I mean, that's what really made the play right there for me. That gave the Ravens the lead, but Sanford, well, they are pretty good, and they would fight back when they needed to. Jake Emanuel fires that one right in front of the net as the Warriors took a very good game today, 11-10 the final there in overtime. I'll tell you what, just a great week of lacrosse.
Yeah.
The best part, too, not the only sport we had going on. We're going to take our first commercial break, but coming up on the other side, it's time to talk a little baseball. Bennett hosting rival Parkside. Keep it locked.
I'm Zach Goodrich, and I play for Kent Island High School lacrosse, and this is Delmarva Sports Insider.